We welcome you to Houston. The Rockets are trying to make history. No team has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit to win an NBA playoff series. Back-to-back victories over the Lakers. Tonight, LeBron James and company with another chance to advance to the second round. It is Game 6. Lakers and Rockets, LA leading this best-of-7 series 3-2. In the West, only one spot remaining in the conference semifinals as Minnesota and San Antonio have all taken care of business. Our series recap. Lakers took the first 3 games. LeBron James was a juggernaut, averaging better than 25 points, nearly 10 rebounds and 9 assists per game, logging nearly 41 minutes of action. That Game 3 victory in overtime. They stole one here in Houston, but the Rockets have fought back. A victory here at home. They backed it up with a win on the road at Crypto. 3-point shooting, that's been a factor. LA has struggled, and hustle points. Houston taking advantage of LA mistakes. Welcome, everybody. It's Game 6. Here on Prime. Ian Eagle, Stan Van Gundy, Cassidy Hubbard, and the rest of our crew. Well, a lot's changed in this series. Stan, I'm curious from your perspective, what does it come down to that Houston is now find themselves right back in it?
Well, what really changed was in the first 3 games, the Lakers made shots, Houston didn't.
True.
In the last 2 games, Houston's made shots, the Lakers haven't. So it'll come down to a lot of things, but shooting's a big one.
There is a change tonight in the starting lineup for LA. Austin Reeves back in the lineup. He had missed 9 games. He returned in game number 5, but he came off the bench. Tonight he will start.
Yeah, and look, I thought he looked good in game 5, other than he couldn't get the ball in the basket. But he moved well. He got to his spots on the floor. I think he'll get better each game that goes along, and Houston's got a lot to deal with tonight.
What we have seen from Houston, you nailed it. They're making shots, but also Alperen Şengün has made some adjustments as well.
He has. I thought in the first 2 games he was rushing shots against the Lakers bigs. He's been much more patient and under control, and he's not only scored the ball more efficiently, he's picked the Lakers apart with his passing.
And moments ago, our own Cassidy Hubbard with Houston forward Jabari Smith Jr.
Thanks, Ian. Jabari, you know the stats. The second youngest starting 5 ever in playoff history. A lot of talk about growth. How do you feel like you guys have grown the most these last 2 wins?
We're growing a lot just as far as our camaraderie, our talk on the floor, and just a belief. You know what I'm saying? We got to believe you can do it. And coaches instilling that in us, and we believe in our work. We believe on what this organization has built, and we just trusting each other, and we just going out there and having fun.
Speaking of belief, you believe that you guys are the better team in this series. So what does that have to look like to force a Game 7?
48 minutes of war, 48 minutes of fight, 48 minutes of togetherness. No matter the result, that we're going to go out here swinging, we're going to go out here doing it together, and we're going to play our brand of basketball. If we do that, we'll come out with a win.
Thanks for your time and good luck. Back to you, Ian.
Well, Cassidy, there's no doubt they are a confident group. Now, does it translate into a Game 6 victory? Countdown to tip-off continues. We've got the Lakers and Rockets coming up on Prime.
Gotta ask you, what's your motivation?
He is locked and loaded. That was nifty.
I gotta ask you, what's your motivation?
Do not go in there.
This is something you can find within your soul. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation?
Getting you ready for Game 6 of this first-round Western Conference Series. The Lakers and the Rockets, LA up 3-2. Toyota Center is the site. Houston trying to stay alive. They've already done it twice, staving off elimination. Lakers had a chance to wrap up this series and could not here in Houston, and then couldn't get it done in LA on Wednesday night. Let's get more from the Lakers side. Earlier tonight, Cassidy Hubbard caught up with Lakers guard Luke Kennard.
Look, in the playoffs, you expect swings, but what do you feel has shifted over the last 2 games that maybe have contributed to the losses?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a long series. We know that. Adjustments are made, both teams. Credit to them. I mean, they played very well. Obviously, it's a game of runs, and I think for us, there's just been a little bit of slippage in the game plan. We got to match the physicality, and I think we'll get back on track.
Well, earlier in the series, you talked about how free-flowing you felt, especially in games 1 and 2. But what adjustments have you had to make, both with your looks and your touches, with Austin Reaves back in the mix?
Yeah. First off, it's great to have him back. He provides so much for us, and we're going to need him to be great himself. But for me, it's just, again, just playing within the flow of the game, being organized, being under control. Obviously, they're a really good defense. They're physical. They've upped their physicality, especially with me, and they try to take some stuff away. But for me, it's, again, not trying to force anything, just be myself and have fun with it.
Well, Marcus Smart, he said his message to the team is you guys have to be willing to run through a wall tonight. How does that show up in order to avoid a Game 7?
Yeah, from the start. I mean, from right now, actually. Our preparation since this morning and since we've gotten here, I think we have to know that it's going to be a high-level game, and we got to come out ready to go.
Well, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to you.
All right, Cassidy, Luke Kennard will come off the bench tonight for LA, with Reaves getting the start. We're closing in on the opening tip. The Lakers and the Rockets. When we come back, we'll check in with our studio and then get it started here in Houston.
I am the noise.
It is playoff time. The noise is deafening.
I can be the enemy or your friend.
We're obviously the better team from top to bottom.
I don't care about it like that. Too old fashioned.
Soaring through the air.
Do you run from or run to? Lakers, Rockets, Game 6.
Slithering down the lane. Got the finish with the left.
Be the noise.
We welcome you to the NBA playoffs, presented by Google, with first-round coverage on Prime, presented by Lilly. Houston still alive. The Rockets trailing the Los Angeles Lakers 3-2 as we welcome you to Toyota Center in Houston. Lakers' third chance to close out this series. They had a 3-0 lead over Houston, but the Rockets have life after wins in Game 4 and in Game 5. Let's check out the starting lineups for LA. There is a change. Austin Reaves returns to the starting 5, joining Ayton, LeBron, Smart, and Hachimura. Meanwhile, for the Rockets, no Kevin Durant once again. Durant missing action with the left ankle bone bruise. Jabari Smith Jr., Amen Thompson, Alperen Şengün, Tari Eason, and Reed Sheppard, the starting 5 for Ime Udoka's squad. Houston trying to become the 5th team all-time to force a Game 7 after trailing a series 3-0. J.J. Redick and the Los Angeles Lakers. Back-to-back 50-win seasons for Redick to start his head coaching career. And now L.A. is just trying to get it done. Ian Eagle, Stan Van Gundy, Cassidy Hubbard, the rest of our crew here on Prime. Stan, you can feel a shift in the energy for Houston. After Game 3, you thought the Rockets were dead to rights. Here they are now with a chance to maybe even this thing up.
Yeah, look, after they gave away that game, just psychologically it is so hard. I give Ime Udoka and his players a lot of credit for the way they have bounced back, and they have cleared